What's up, guys? Jay's 2 cents here. I apologize for not bringing you a vlog yesterday. I just was not feeling very good. And I think it was 100% due to side effects of the surgery. I mean, I hate talking about nothing but weight loss on this channel, but so many of you guys seem to be subbing to this channel for that very reason, so I'll go ahead and talk about it. Sometimes your blood sugar will go very low, just kind of out of nowhere. And so that happened to me yesterday, and then I got severe headache from it. I look like I have a lazy eye right now. What is going on here? Wake up. And so I did something I haven't done in, I wouldn't say years, but in a really long time, and that was I went to bed at like 9:30. And normally at 9:30 I'm just getting started with doing some YouTube videos or something because everyone's in bed and I can kind of be undisturbed. So I went to bed at like 9:30 last night, and this morning I had a hard time getting up, and it affected my entire day. It was really bad. In fact, I still have some of the headache right now. It's really bad. So I want to answer a couple of questions that were asked to me by somebody on one of my previous vlogs a while back. I just happened to log into that channel because I don't get notifications of comments to that channel to my phone. I go in and manually check those. And so I noticed that somebody commented the other day on a video I think it was about a week ago maybe, and they asked a couple of questions about how I feel about overweight people now. Do I look at obesity as somebody who's fat and lazy, or do I look at that as genetic? I'll be completely honest with you. For probably the first year after I got to neared my target weight, because I'm not at my target weight right now. I'm about 40 pounds off of it, but I did. I hate to even admit it, but I got to the point where it was like, I just kind of wanted to take the person and shake them and be like, "What the hell, man? Why are you doing this to yourself?" And I don't think that the attitude was malicious in the sense that I looked at them as like fat and lazy. Because I certainly wasn't lazy when I was overweight and at my biggest. I shouldn't say was overweight. I'm still overweight. I am overweight, guys. If you look at the recommended weight that I should be and such, I am overweight. But I don't. When I was that heavy, granted, yeah, I moved slower and I got tired faster and I had to sit down more. But I was by no means lazy. I worked as business-to-business sales, and I was constantly out and walking the street, and so it made life harder, but I wasn't lazy by any means. So I don't look at somebody who's overweight as being lazy. Like, let's say they're driving around one of those motorized chairs, or they have a walker, or they're in a wheelchair and they're extremely overweight. I know the general population and the general stereotype would be, oh, that person's just too fat and lazy to walk. They can't walk because they have complications due to being overweight. Yes, they might have some severe joint problems going on. Their knees and ankles just may not be able to take it anymore. But it's not like, they stopped walking and stuff because they didn't want to walk. I think if you went up to any, wheelchair-ridden overweight person and asked them, "Do you wish you could walk?" I bet you would get one of two answers. Yes, or "I wish it didn't hurt to walk." Bet you you would hear one of those two things. Because I know for a fact, Boogie2988, he and I have talked a lot about his situation and stuff, and he wants nothing more than to be able to walk without the leg pain and the issues that he has with his legs, which are exacerbated by the weight. I'm not sure, I don't recall if we've had the conversation about the weight causing his leg problems, but the leg problems are definitely affected by his weight. Same thing goes with people who are very overweight. They have a lot of back problems and hip problems, and it's just, I'm fortunate that I don't have very much of that. My left knee has a little bit of if I do a lot of walking or running, it gets kind of inflamed on me. But that's because I've twisted the hell out of that knee once when I was really overweight and fell, and so that's just kind of always going to be. And my right knee right now, every time I stand up, if I'm from sitting or something, it makes a crack. like a really fine cracking, creaking sound. But I had back in high school, I had a torn meniscus in that knee. So, and in high school, I wasn't overweight. In fact, I was very athletic. I played tennis and football. I coached tennis. So, go figure. But I read that comment today, and I thought, man, I need to talk about that in the vlog. And then, as far as what I did today, on the weekend, I put a brand new processor in I replaced my AMD FX 8120 with an 8350, which is a bulldozer to pile driver move, and from the lower end to the upper tier of the processors. And I've been really wanting to hit that 5 gigahertz mark because I do a lot of overclocking, and my computer is very water cooled. In fact, you'll see a water cooling video come out on the tech channel soon. And I did put up that build channel, or that build video, if you haven't seen it. But damn, I got stable up to 4.916, and the next full front side bus step over that of 1 megahertz at a 20 times multiplier. I know I'm getting really geeky on the talk. Puts me at 5,016 megahertz, and so I pulled it back 1 megahertz, and that put me at 4,996 megahertz, which is not 5 gigs. But even at 4.996, I still was having a failing processor, and I could play with it more and get it there, but it's not that big of a deal. I wouldn't run it at 5 gigahertz all the time anyway, because it gets extremely hot even under my water cooling. Well within thermal range, it wouldn't damage it. I just don't want to risk it. So I'm just running happily now at 4.85 at nice comfortable 33 degrees and 20 degrees on the course, according to this monitor over here. So that's it, guys. Thanks for asking questions. I do this vlog for myself, but as well as to try and help people who have things that they need to know or want help with. So again, sorry I missed yesterday. I just honestly was not feeling up to it. I must not have felt good if I missed a vlog. Just saying. So I'll talk to you guys later. Put any questions you have in the comments, and of course, make sure you subscribe to both my channels, the tech channel and this one. This one's over 330 subs already. That's crazy. 330 people want to listen to me ramble. I don't do anything fun anymore. The beginning was really fun, but now it's just really boring.